Dying Light 2 first came out, it received a ton of backlash. Many people felt that the game strayed too far away from what made the original Dying Light so great. Now, over time, the game did receive some updates that helped with the common complaints like the parkour feeling off or the nighttime feeling just way too easy. But along with those updates came a DLC called The Bloody Tide, where you fight in arenas that can be terrifyingly dangerous. Now, along with this DLC came some new trophies to unlock, but one of them stands above the rest in its insane difficulty, and it's for earning the gold medal in each of the 12 different arenas. Now, you're probably wondering what makes a gold medal so hard to get. Well, on top of doing your best to just survive, you also need to complete these challenges in under a certain amount of time that can feel completely impossible and unfair. But before we can even get to the Carnage Hall to fight in those arenas, we first had to prove we were even worthy of a champion's place by proving our skills, or in my case, lack thereof. Whoa, what? With 3 different parkour challenges, only after completing these could we move on to the next stage, and you'd think that after over 300 hours between all 3 Dying Light games that I would be absolutely flying through these challenges, and unfortunately for me, you couldn't be more wrong. Don't take me out of the air. That's annoying. Oh my god, I fell all the way down. Gotta reset again. You see, I have this massive problem where I tend to not read crucial information that would help me, and instead I just attempt to brute force my way through. The other problem I'm quickly going to run into is not having my stamina and health upgraded very far. You see, as you play through the Dying Light 2 game, you can collect things called inhibitors, and after collecting a few of them, you can use them to upgrade your basic stats. But because I'd been saving these for some other trophies, I was really hesitant to use them because you can't fully upgrade both stats in just one playthrough, and I didn't want to start a new game plus. So that meant I was about to go into this incredibly underleveled. But luckily for me, the first 3 challenges were like getting approved for a massive college loan that will put you in crippling debt for your entire life, as we easily got approved, and quickly moving on to the second round, which was somehow even easier, besides a few mistakes here and there. Dude, I did not... I don't even know how that happened. Did I just get like pushed off the edge or something? Like what? But little did I know that getting to Carnage Hall was actually just the easy part. Now, once we're there, we come across a man named Severus, and he was basically the Seneca Crane of this operation, allowing us to choose which challenges to take on. And after talking to him, we're immediately put into our first fight where only the last man standing would move on, and what was supposed to be a free-for-all felt more like a let's all gang up on me to see how quickly they can piss me off. I probably did. Called it. Now, after getting past that, we're officially a part of the Carnage Hall tournament. So by completing the tournament events that I mentioned earlier that Severus offers us, not only will we increase our challenger rank, but this would also unlock more difficult challenges and would hopefully serve as good practice for the speedruns later on, seeming as we couldn't earn any of the medals yet. On top of the 3 different tiers, there was also 4 different types of challenges: Carnage, Spectacle, Rush, and the Freak Fight, where I saw your mom last night. But I'll explain all those as we go through them. The first event I took on was called One Day in Haran, and that was a spectacle event, which contains multiple objectives, including saving survivors, looting antizin drops, or if you're lucky, getting your skull smashed in. Yeah, so that's how quickly our runs can end when I decide to not upgrade my basic character stats. But after making it through on our second attempt, I wanted to see just how difficult a hard tier challenge would be in the rush mode, which would give us a small taste of what these parkour challenges would look like. And even though paragliding can be a little bit difficult at times, I continued knocking out the challenges over time with a few unfortunate moments here and there. Dude, randomly getting one-tapped is just so irritating. Oh! And just like the tier suggested, the further we got, the harder the challenges became, eventually reaching the final tier, Nightmare, where things got even more insane. For example, fighting a glow-in-the-dark volatile in the Phantom of the Opera. Great play, by the way. From the mines. Ah! Or the jump pad levels that'll make Die Rise from Black Ops 2's verticality look like a playground. Shit, dude. What kind of verticality do we got going on here? Oh my god. Look how high up we are. Oh gosh, I'm gonna suck at this one, dude. Or needing to slice some of the gods in the Forge arenas. Dude, Dude. Hold up, chill. But eventually I was able to gather every banner, which finally meant it was time to do everything we had already done again, but faster. Because this time there was a time limit and each challenge varied in difficulty. Some I was able to easily knock out in just a few attempts. Oh my God. But others, like the one I just so happened to start off with called Run Boy Run, I was really struggling with. You see, Run Boy Run was a rush mode, the first of 4 to complete, where all we needed to do was pass through the checkpoints as fast as possible. And that sounds pretty simple, but for a Call of Duty player like myself, advanced parkour is not exactly my strong point. What am I doing? What a joke, man. I don't think I've ever ran forward and landed and fell back on my ass. I don't understand. Everyone that I see playing this game, their movement is so fluid. I press the sprint button and it's like I have a delay in my controller. So I reminded myself of something incredibly important. Oh, it's a DLC trophy. 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 Like, if I made it this far, then I might as well finish it, you know? I don't know if I have it in me. I genuinely don't know if I have it in me to do it. Yes, this may be a DLC trophy, but this is the DLC trophy. And having already spent around 150 hours on Dying Light 2, which is about 150 hours more than any human ever should spend, it didn't sit right with me knowing that I was sitting at 68 out of 69 trophies, so I decided to push on. Oh my God, climb any slower, please. We're not on a time limit or anything like that. Quarters. Almost had it. And after coming up short just a few more times, I was desperate to shave off a few more seconds and decided to upgrade my stamina and hop back in. If I fail it with maxed out stamina, it's just there's no more excuses, you know? That's not even my fastest time. Yeah, somehow, even with maximum stamina, I was now doing even worse than before. Oh my God. I can't beat it. What? So I decided to move on to the next challenge to see if I could even get my first gold medal or if this was going to take me weeks to complete. Oh my God, I got a gold. Oh my God, I got a gold tier. Let's go. It's possible. It's possible. This is possible.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
With my first gold medal collected, it's time to tell you about today's sponsor, me. Please drop a like and subscribe for the YouTube algorithm. I'm broke. Thank you. And I've got some good news because instead of needing to get gold medals on all 16 banners, there's actually only 12 with medals to obtain. And with 11 left to go, I quickly hopped back into it, super excited and locked in on another rush challenge. I don't know where I'm supposed to go from there. Tutorial video. Don't know where I'm supposed to go. Tutorial. Oh my God, I had no momentum. Oh my God, where's my momentum? Where's the jump pad? Where's the jump pad? Where's the jump pad? However, even with a few fails, this one, for whatever reason, felt so much more fun and actually achievable. I don't know why it don't. Then I would maybe get this time. Please, please, sprint. Please, please, sprint. I'm pressing the button! Ah! Come on, man. Sprint. Oh my god. Let's go. Let's go. With another gold medal collected, it was time to move on to the Forge of Mayhem. And with only a few targets to take down, all it took was a few mistakes, taking down a few of the most annoying enemy types in the entire game. Oh my god. These are the worst bosses in the game. Eventually takes us to a GRE anomaly fight, and as long as you don't knock them over the edge, this fight is actually pretty easy. And with that momentum, I wasn't stopping as I moved on to the Brawl in the Bog, beating it my very first attempt, but things got a little spicy in the Phantom of the Opera because it turns out fighting a volatile in the dark is actually pretty hard. I don't know how you're hitting me there, but okay. Okay, we're gonna reset. I can beat this bitch. Oh my god, I think I got it. I then speed ran the Inferno fight, by far the easiest challenge we'd come across yet. Easy. But I couldn't say the same when we fought the Gorilla next, as in this fight we were using the Knuckle Dusters, and this was by far my least used weapon in the entire game. Artifact Knuckles, this is slashing. So two-handed slashing is what I need to upgrade just a tad bit. Come on, man. That's insane. The kick slowed me down. I didn't want to kick. I wanted to run at him. And after failing this a few times, I eventually came across the spear. And it turned out it did a ton of damage, making this fight significantly easier. Did I not jump? Beautiful. Primate down. That's another goal.
Hey, yo, what the?
We still got that one to deal with, but I'm going to fly through the rest of these. With 6 medals remaining, it was time for the first of the 2 remaining rush challenges in the challenge The Man in Tights. And although this one didn't really involve much running, instead it relied heavily on the paragliding, a skill I also had yet to master. I got shot out of the air, man. Come on. However, with a little practice, I finally started to understand how to beat this challenge. Damn. Oh, so close. And after that super close attempt, I absolutely crushed this challenge the next try. Beautiful. There's another gold. Man in Tights. Let's go. Which takes us to Riot in the Castle. And just like many first attempts, I went in and got a pretty good time to what I thought would be the final phase, only to end up restarting and being completely humbled on my second attempt. I was so close. There's more? Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to beat this. I wasn't even close. I thought I was flying through that. I was off by probably 40 seconds. And being so far off, I made some big adjustments to my strategy, placing down some mines and using the cannons around the map to my advantage. If anyone's struggling with this, the cannons are an absolute game changer, by the way, and it was safe to say that this made a really big difference. So much of a difference that I was actually able to beat this challenge with almost 20 seconds to spare, meaning I was around a whole minute faster than my previous run. Beautiful. Right in the castle down. Now, I know I said I had only one more running challenge remaining. Well, I actually have two. And that's because I was so traumatized by the running up that tower rush challenge, I buried it in my memory and completely forgot it existed. You see, not only is there more verticality in this challenge compared to Run Boy Run, but you also need to avoid bombers that are conveniently placed right in your path to give you an extra fright, as if missing some of these jumps wasn't scary enough. Oh my god. I'm dead. And on top of all of that, there was even more checkpoints that you needed to make it through, meaning that every single attempt at this would take even longer. No! And if you've done these challenges, then you can probably relate to the amount of thumb pain that I was feeling right now. But trust me when I say this is the face of somebody so locked in that not even my girlfriend, who has desperately been trying to keep me on a good sleeping schedule, could get me to stop playing. The 3 a.m. lifestyle lives on for another week. Oh my god, I got it. Oh my god, I got it. Oh my god, I got it. 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 Oh. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. Okay. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. We got two more big challenges. Carnage Hall, whatever the heck this thing is. The Bedlam of Babel. And the first challenge, that rush challenge, Run Boy Run, which I have no idea if I'm gonna be able to beat it. So with Bedlam of Babel, this would be by far the hardest Carnage challenge I had to take on, and conveniently was also the longest, having by far the most amount of enemies I would need to take down. I began working my way through, taking down every marked enemy in my way. However, after wasting what felt like too much time, I decided to reset my first attempt. Dude, I love when I don't fucking jump right, man. Fuck you. I mean, I just gotta reset. It's not enough time. If I screw up that much time, just reset. Hopping back in, I was making a bit better time this attempt, but eventually getting completely pummeled by everyone's favorite enemy type. I mean, what bad luck on these guys. It's just one hit, man. Oh my god. Like, dude, I can't fucking get it. However, on the third attempt, things would finally go a little bit more my way, and pretty quickly making it to the volatile flight for the first time. Don't you? I doubt you even know what's on my mind. Let's go, baby. Apple's down. That's just one more to go then. Holy crap. One more. We got one more. And we got this trophy, and that's the Dying Light 2 100%. That brings us back to Run Boy Run, my first and final challenge. However, even with my parkour skills improving from the previous rush banners, I was still missing two pieces of crucial game knowledge that the hardcore Dying Light fans have probably been screaming at me this entire time. But what was this information? I don't know how to do it, man. He just launches himself. You see, I had been struggling at some specific jump spots around the course. I had the running part down about as good as you could get it, so there was no need to worry about that. But the first place I was struggling at was just before checkpoint 2, and it involved a lot of jumping, and I was losing a ton of time trying to get through it. But the solution was actually pretty easy. Firstly, when running up to one of the yellow vaulting spots, you can press a button to leap forwards, giving you a big speed boost.
Oh, one. Oh my god. Okay, well, I still gotta, I gotta get that jump. Holy crap. Wait, that's it right there. That's the time difference I needed.
Not only that, but using those same vaulting spots, you could double tap R1 and it would allow you to jump much higher after climbing, which was huge for this jump spot.
Oh my god, I got it right.
And after a few failed attempts without using those strategies, this was where I could finally get back that time that I needed to get the gold medal. That hurts. Less than 0.2 of a second.
I was lightning fast on that one. Call me McQueen, because I'm flying through this level.
He is the one.
I don't know if I have it in me. I genuinely don't know if I have it in me to do it. Like, if I made it this far, then I might as well finish it, you know?
Less than 0.2 of a second. Oh, baby! Let's go! True champion trophy! Woo! 100% in Dying Light 2, baby!